Welcome everyone. In today's video, I wanted to do a January update for the best stablecoin yield farms available on Solana. So the first few that I'm going to talk about are going to be from structured product projects. So essentially what they do, they allow you access to different option strategies. So you'll deposit USDC into a vault. They'll take your stablecoins and then turn around and execute an option strategy. And then any of the premiums generated from that option strategy, they're then returned to stakers. So the first project I wanted to talk about was Friktion. So we're going to ignore this part up here, and we're going to ignore all of these covered call strategies, and we're going to go straight to cash secured puts. So in this vault, which they call sustainable stables, it focuses on generating yield on stablecoin deposits. So the vault runs automated cash secured put programs. So if you're not familiar what that is, you can go onto this website and it will tell you a little bit about it. I recommend that you go ahead and look up what it is. It makes you feel safer knowing what you're investing into. Otherwise, you're just putting your money with random people and you're trusting them. So it definitely makes sense to look up what a cash secured put is, to look up what a covered call is, and it will definitely help your financial education, and it will help you get the most out of Friktion, Chest Finance, Katana, and Tap Finance. But I'll be talking about the rest of the projects in a second. So essentially what happens here is you deposit stablecoins, like say for example in this Solana vault. So they take those stablecoins and then sell a put, and then whatever premiums generated from selling that put, they then return to stakers. So you're getting about 80% from the Sol vault, 64% from the Mango vault, and 8% from the Bitcoin vault. It's probably not even worth going into this Bitcoin vault because there are some downsides to actually going ahead and using Friktion, as well as the other projects out there as well that offer similar things. So you'll only be able to deposit and start earning yield, I think, every Friday at midnight. This is like UTC time, and that's when the vault starts actually generating you yield. And then once you deposit money, you won't be able to take it out for another week. So if you want to stay extremely liquid, then it's probably not a good idea to use these vaults. We'll take a look at Chest Finance. So they offer, similar services. So again, structured products. So they just allow you access to option strategies. I mean, you can go ahead and execute these things on your own, but it's just more convenient to use projects like this. So Chest Finance is currently getting you about 35% APY on USDC. And there is a cash vault here as well, but the APY here hasn't been projected yet. And I think they just need to go through like a week or two before they can project what this strategy might actually make for people who want to deposit into that vault. So another thing to note, if you want to actually get these projected APY numbers, you're going to have to auto compound your money in here every week. And the next project we're going to take a look at is Katana. So again, similar thing. We're going to skip past the covered calls to the put selling. So you can deposit USDC and sell Solana puts here, get 74.99% APY. You can sell ETH puts for 43% APY. And the Bitcoin put selling vault is new, but I expect its yield to be something similar to what Ethereum is giving. And the last structured project I wanted to talk about is Tap Finance. So you're getting a lot less yields here, 14% for USDC, 20% for Pi. So they're both stable coins. So this is a use case for Pi. If you want to use Pi and you're sort of a Pi maximalist and you want to get high yield on it, then definitely hit up Tap Finance because you're getting about 20% APY for doing so. So just note all of these projects I spoke about, so Friktion, Chest Finance, Katana, and Tap Finance. At the time of recording, none of these projects have a token, and they're all live on mainnet. So, it's probably worth a try just using these projects for, a couple of weeks to see whether or not you might actually qualify for an airdrop in the future. I mean, Ribbon Finance on Ethereum, they airdropped a ton of tokens to early users, so this might be a similar situation. I'm not guaranteeing that there will be a token or an airdrop, but just keep that in mind. So the next project I wanted to talk about is Aggregator. So they do leveraged yield farming. So essentially, their first strategy that they have here is built on top of Port Finance. So they do recursive lending and borrowing, or folding. People call it different things. So effectively what happens is that they take your USDC, deposit it into Port Finance, borrow as much collateral they can against that, redeposit it, borrow it again, and redeposit it. So you can get up to like 6x leverage on stablecoins for like whatever yield you're getting. And that's currently getting you about 7% APY. However, they are incentivizing deposits into Pole Aggregator with the Pole Finance token. So you are getting about 41% APY when you deposit USDC into Pole Aggregator. But just remember, a lot of this yield is going to be in Pole Finance tokens. So you're going to need to sell those off to get more stablecoins and then recompound that farm if you want that 41% APY number. The next protocol I wanted to talk about is Saber Finance. So you should be familiar with Saber by now if you're familiar with Solana. It's the curve finance of Solana. So if you want to do any stable swaps here between different stable coins, then this is the place to go. So if we click on the farming tab and then go to USD, we can see the different stablecoin pools that are available and how much yield you can get. So we're looking for ones that will get you above 20% APY. So we've got our first one here, Cash USDC. I keep going. Pi Cash will get you roughly 20%. AC USD Cash. Let's keep going. Here's another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. So there's quite a few pools here that can currently get you 20% APY or more. Mim Cash. Fei Cash, Mim UST, that's a good pool. And I think our highest yielding one is Frax Cash, which is currently getting you about 32% APY. The next project I want to talk about is Upfi. This is a new algorithmic stablecoin project, and they have a stable swap platform here, and you can LP in its pool and currently earn 20.613% APR. So the APY is going to be slightly higher, but again, you're going to have to sell off your rewards into stablecoins and recompound your farm. So you're going to be earning your rewards in UPS, which is the governance token for Upfi network. So you just go to this pool, deposit liquidity into here, and then you can start earning. The next project I want to talk about is Almond. So Almond is a pure like farm token. Like there's no real use for it. All you do is deposit LP tokens in here and then get Almond tokens in return, and then you just sell those off. And USDT, USDC LP tokens from Atrix Finance is currently paying out about 21% APY. So that's a decent amount if you're looking for stablecoin yields. Deposit Saber LP tokens here. You'll be given a return in Saber and Sunny tokens. So you can get some fairly decent yields here. So there are 28 pools here that are paying above a 20% APY, but just remember when you're using Sunny that all of your rewards are going to be in both Saber and Sunny tokens. So you're going to have to sell those off, re-enter the Saber LP, and then bring those LP tokens back to Sunny Aggregator if you want to recompound this farm and get that true APY number. And just remember that more and more pools are going to be opened up over time. So it probably makes sense to keep Sunny Aggregator's Twitter page on notifications, because you'll be able to get to those pools early and get a higher yield. And the last place I wanted to talk about is Tulip. So Tulip has these stable vaults here. So essentially what they do is just they recompound your Saber LP tokens. So if you've got AC, USD, USDC LP tokens from Saber, you can take them to Tulip, deposit them into Tulip's stable vault, and they will auto compound the farm for you. You will be paying a small performance fee, but it will be a little amount. And I think it probably makes sense to do this if you don't have the time to keep re-auto compounding your farms on Saber. You're getting two pools here that are paying above a 20% APY, so that's AC, USD, USDC, and then AB, BUSD, USDC LPs. So if you're interested in this, you first need to go to Saber, grab some LP tokens, and then take them to Tulip. So just remember that none of this is financial advice. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one.